Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna see, of course, Bitcoin within the daily close. What do we have with this impulse that we saw? Of course, a very massive one after, of course, a long sideways, not sideways, even, of course, ranging here, I would say, as an impulse, which it can be also impulsive 5 waves, knowing that, yeah, it can be here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, even can be an ABC. So I doubt that this is something impulsive, guys, unless also you can take it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of a diagonal. So this is also can be a possibility. And I'm looking here for a very likely ABC. Yeah, so this can be also a wave C, finished as an A, B, and a C, or a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, in case, of course, of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we are, of course, impulsive then we need a wave 2. We need a wave 2, and then we push toward the downside. Now, this wave 2, if this is an impulse, which is still unfinished, honestly, might be, of course, an A, B, and a C, still looking for higher, but very likely that if we get a zigzag, really a 1-to-1 fib level there, it is very likely even to take the highs almost as 1-to-1, especially once you finish this wave 5. And that means, of course, a wave A, B, and a C here is very likely to take the high. So it reduces somehow the possibility, of course, for something as a wave 2 unfolding. It gives a little bit higher possibility that this is an ABC, and that we have already here a larger double 1-2 and finished ABC as a wave 2 there. This is exactly what we were expecting, 0.618. 0.786 in the red box, plus in confluence within the area, 0.618 taken here from the A to the B to the C. Uncommon target almost very close to it and almost hit, and then we push toward the upside. Therefore, probability, of course, both probabilities are still there. I'm not saying that we're not bearish totally, or we are bullish totally as well. We are still in a 2 probabilities, but the probabilities right now with this current price action that we saw, of course, as an impulse, that it might end up even taking the high here, even if we only get a zigzag, that means, of course, invalidation of a 1-2. That means, of course, higher probability so far, 70% we are bullish here, especially getting a reaction from this area, especially that we have a 1-2 and another 1-2. And of course that we see an impulse, and this impulse is very aggressive, that it might take the high. So probability is very high, of course, for the bullish, I would say, more than the bearish. The bearish still has a 30%, but this 30% should be like dropping directly, meaning unfinished impulse, turning this into an ABC only, and then dropping down. Then this is bearish. Then the probability, of course, becomes very high in this confirmation for lower, which is almost invalidation, let's say, invalidation of bullish. Yeah. And that means this is our key level, $68,890 is our key level to be watched. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see that in case we are bearish. And then, of course, unfinished impulse. Why unfinished impulse? Because you might be here even in potential double 1-2, and then wave 3 finished. You're required here to have 4-5, 4-5. So far, as alternation, this is perfect within the wave 2. Everything is still fine. And even internally, this is a 5 waves. So on the 5-minute chart, you can see potentially 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 finished here impulse. And we might get a new 1, 2 there, and then 3, 4, 5. And that means, of course, an extension if the wave 5 is finishing as a 1-2 again. And that means, of course, it's an extension unfolding there for this impulse, guys. And that means, of course, this impulse is still unfinished so far. So if we drop down directly, taking the invalidation, okay, we're back to the bearish. But if the things continue toward the upside, which obviously it might do this, since we're still holding, since we are ranging, but of course nothing yet is totally confirmed. It can still drop, nobody knows, but we see some range. We see some range. We see an impulse internally, again, this impulsive candle, and then we might push toward the upside still. So we'll see, of course, how this will react within the market, and we'll see, of course, if further higher prices will be unfolding as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means, of course, even we are 75% bullish here, especially when we finish a wave 5. Yeah, once we finish a wave 5, meaning finished impulse direction of the market is confirmed towards the upside. Yep, so this is regarding Bitcoin for the daily close. Let's watch, of course, the key levels here. The key levels, of course, the most important one is the 68K 890. If the price stays above this price, that means we are bullish. If the price comes down and take it, okay, we're bearish again. This is a key answer for Bitcoin between bullish and bearish, guys. That was it for Bitcoin, the daily close. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.